Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is going to be a classic makeup tutorial just to get ready with me on this really purple smoky eye look. I haven't actually done one of these in quite a while and I wanted to do this for you guys. I hope that you like it, and if you have not already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. And if you want to see how I achieve this purple smoky eye, just keep on watching. So of course we're starting with a clean, moisturized face, and I'm going in with my Painterly paint pot, and I'm going to go ahead and just coat this, make sure it is nice and even. All the veins and all the discoloration is evened out because I have quite a bit of that on my eyelids, so we're going to go ahead and do that on both eyes. Now we're going to go into the Chocolate Bar palette to this really nice transition shade. It's a little darker than my natural skin tone, which is great, and I'm going to go ahead and just run this through the crease. I'm using a Smashbox number 10 brush, and this is just really nice and fluffy, and it's just going to give me a nice blown out look and kind of get everything ready for their next color. And I'm going to take that darker shade, and again this is a matte shade, and I'm going to go in and just make sure that I'm running that through the crease and over what I just put down so that I can deepen it up just a little bit so that when we go in with the next color it is nice and blown out. So we're going to do that to both eyes, and then we will move on to the next color. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this brow bone shade and just really make sure that I get it up and underneath that brow bone to highlight a little bit. I want to do this, and actually looking back I probably should have done my brows first, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that nice burgundy color and set that down all over the lid. Originally I was thinking about doing a halo eye, but then I changed my mind halfway through. I just really like this color, so I decided to put it all over my lid, and I decided that I was not getting the intensity that I really wanted, so I'm trying to build it up as much as possible. Then I used a different brush and that didn't really help either, so again I went in and kind of packed that on and then blended out what I had. This actually was really good as a base for what is about to come, because I decided that I wanted it to be deeper and a little bit more purple. So I went in with this Infallible shadow, and this is from Maybelline or L'Oreal. I'm sorry, L'Oreal. And I went ahead and packed that on, and that's a C brush from e.l.f. I love this brush so much, and actually it worked out really well as being the all over lid color because it is a little bit more intense and more purple. So I went ahead and packed that bad boy all over the lid, and I'm going to do that to both sides. And then once I do that, because I will have a line kind of color, I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 brush, I believe that's what it is, and I'm just blending that out. This is a smaller tapered brush. It's a little bit more densely packed than the Smashbox brush. I swear I can talk. And it actually gets it more blended because you are using more of a defining brush, and it does take a little longer, but it works really well. Now I'm going to take this makeup wipe, clean up all of the fallout under my eyes, and I'm going in and just making sure that I prep my skin well for the foundation that we're going to be using. I am double priming, so I'm using my prep spray and then my self-adjusting primer. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good, you guys. If you have not tried this or not seen reviews on it, it's fantastic. Now I'm going to go in with my makeup foundation stick from Makeup Forever. I love this stuff, and I actually just ran out, so I have to buy more. Then I'm going to go in with my fake Artiste brush that I have been loving lately. I got it at TJ Maxx for like 10 bucks, so I highly recommend going to TJ Maxx and seeing what you can find. Once we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and go in with our concealer. I'm going to be using a Maybelline concealer today. It's a dark under eye circle. I love this one. I have used it almost up, I believe, and I will be repurchasing. I absolutely love this stuff. You really don't need as much as I'm putting on, but that day I was really tired, so I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I was nice and covered. I'm using a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to set it with my Dermablend loose setting powder, which is one of my favorite powders right now. It works so well, you guys. I swear this is very close to the Laura Mercier powder, but I like this one a little bit better. It's finely milled and it doesn't have a scent to it, so it's really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and do that under my eyes nice and baked, and then I'm going to use whatever is left on my T-zone because they get real oily, and that'll just kind of clean that up. Now I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury's contour highlight kit, and I love this color because it's more neutral. It's not so orange, and it doesn't have too much of that orangey undertone that looks crazy when I use it on my real pale skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on while everything is baking underneath my eyes. I usually do this if I'm going to be going out or if I'm going to work, just so it doesn't crease. And now I'm going to go in with Romantic Rose from Milani. I love this blush. This is a staple in my collection. I would highly recommend it to everyone because it's absolutely beautiful and it's super buildable, which again is really nice because it doesn't go on too crazy, so you can kind of build up the color. And now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm going to take that middle color and I'm going to put that on my cheeks. This is beautiful. It is a little bit glittery, but as you blend out, that kind of dissipates and it gives you a gorgeous shine. Now what I'm going to do is take my Real Techniques little bitty, like it's a little brush that came in like a pack of 3, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner as well. I want it to have a little bit more glow to my eye look because it is quite dark. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that all popped in there, and I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, making sure that I have this nice and blown out. Again, I'm using all the colors that I used on top on the bottom, and I'm going to take that darker color and run that on the lower lash line with an E40 brush from Sigma. Now I'm going to go in with the nice kind of burgundy shade that originally was going to be our lid color but didn't end up being our lid color, and I'm going to run that underneath and just blend that out as well. Now I'm going to try to fix these brows because they are absolutely ridiculous right now. They are so blonde in this video and it just creeps me out because I look like, I don't know, I just look really weird. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Brow Expert from Lancome, and I'm just going to set everything down. I love the color of this, but they don't have it anymore. It's discontinued. So L'Oreal has a brow plumper that I would highly suggest. I think it's only like $7 or $11 or something. Super cheap, and it works really well and very similar to this. So if you wanted that, you can use that. And I'm going to curl my lashes here. My lashes go so straight without curling them. It's absolutely ridiculous, so I have to go in and make sure that I'm curling these and getting that kind of curl going before I put my mascara on. And now I'm going to go in with the Ciate mascara, which I do not like at all. It clumps so bad. It's just not something I think I would ever repurchase. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my tiny little brush for my lower lashes, and this is a Clinique bottom mascara. This stuff is fantastic. Highly recommend it. It's like $11.50 and it's awesome. I love it. So I'm going to go in with these Ardell Wine Demi Wispies and put those bad boys on, as you can see here. And then I'm going in with my full spectrum liner from Makeup Geek in Osabian, and I'm going to go ahead and just line my eyes, my waterline, and all that tight line, and make sure that that is all nice and even. And this looks crazy in the video, but it works really well, and it's really nice and creamy. So now I'm going to go ahead and move forward after I get that all done. And if you guys are queasy by this, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the look with my lips, and I'm taking a ColourPop pencil. I think it is in Tootsie, but I'll link everything down below for you. And I'm going to go ahead and just line my lips, making sure everything is nice and filled in. Then I'm going in with my Lipland liquid lipstick. Again, I can't remember the name of this, but I think it's Avenudis. I will go ahead and link it down below. And then we will go in with some lip gloss. I never do this usually, but I like this color lip gloss. It's Vida Loca from NARS. It's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and this is going to be the completed look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful afternoon, and thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.